come up for air once or twice a day. Otherwise, we just reside in the gutter.
I don't know. Do we have gutter? Well, I guess we do. We have sewers here, so.
Yes.
So, have you heard about the new tip program?
Uh-oh.
Yes, I have. But did you want?
These guys just love putting in the tips.
Yeah, and I mean that's in the latest update. Now, did you want to do that before or after the fun thing called the stand-up corner?
Oh, I don't know. We can get the stand-up knocked out.
Okay.
What else we got on tap? We got some more questions if we want to go ahead and do that.
Oh, absolutely. You know what?
Course,
this is the order we'll take. Yeah, this is the order that we will attempt to take today, and depending on how bad we get derailed, we'll do stand-up corner, then we will do update, then we'll do questions, and then occasionally we'll check to see whether or not Avatar Circle is back up for the calendar. How does that sound?
We can do that.
Yeah,
we can do that.
And as we go along this long and wavy path, it doesn't matter whether or not we take the path less traveled or the regular path. They both get you to the same friggin' destination.
Well, I would like to take the straight path, but these days if I take the straight path, I get so bogged down, it's a pain in the ass, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But that's another soapbox all in itself.
Oh yeah, I know. It's going to be a fun one. So let's see, where am I at? I need to find that program called OBS. You ready for this?
So we need Thursday's edition.
Yes. So this is Thursday's stand-up corner. Remember, stand-up corner is where the devs stand up and say, "Hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today," and something eventually gets written down.
This is what I'm working on.
Yeah, and then from there, it's everybody says, "Oh, wow, great. Okay, moving right along," and then Chaos writes something random down, may or may not be what was discussed ever, and then we get to read it and interpret it for you guys.
In just the only way that anybody can.
Oh yeah, I mean, because like yesterday, Bob the Builder said that he was working on the Obsidian home feedback.
Bob.
And that's right, Bob the Builder with the Cult of Bob, Obsidian home feedback integration, which means someone probably said, "Dude, that's pretty disgusting looking," and he's like,
"Gotta be integrated, right?"
And he's like, "Well, if I put some more black stuff on it and make it pointy, then it's awesome, right?" And then that's when someone else comes in and goes, "Dude, that's so awesome. Can we add some more spikes on that?" "Oh yeah, because I could turn that into a sex pit in a dungeon." Hell yeah!
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Because that's what the Obsidians were really into. They had a bunch of cats that made them more into BDSM, just like that news article I read on iLife Science said. Then, moving right along, Fletcher said that he was working on the Ardoris NPCs. Maybe he's going to be working on those outfits. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Traegar wants to know whether or not you've ever seen a high elf.
Well, yes, I saw one on the corner the other day. He was smoking some of that stuff.
No. You got to look in Discord. Have you ever seen a high elf?
Oh. Sorry. I'm trying to coordinate music.
Remember, some of these conversations only really happen inside of Discord, so you do need to join us in Discord, even though... Yeah.
That's a pretty cute high elf, too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, then let's see. Kevin was working on the Clockwork Monkey. He was trying to make sure that he could grind its gears.
Have you ever wanted a monkey?
He was taking the tail and he kept on rotating it around and around and around, trying to make sure that something popped out.
Hey, did we ever get the organ? Oh, jeez.
It took you a second, didn't it, Zep? See, Laz got it. Then Zep
hasn't got enough coffee this morning.
Yeah. Then the almighty Gix Vargach, otherwise known as Matt. He's working on that. And the attack animation bugs.
I asked if there was any chance of snow, and it looks like we've gotten fog. Or did that just happen naturally?
Yeah, look at all the fog.
Oh, so Led Zepp is making it snow. At least at least there's no yellow rain coming down on your head over there.
Exactly.
Just wait.
Exactly. No golden showers. No golden showers. Then, so the pleasant burp emote will be coming, which may or may not have someone copying anything. That was demon attack animation bugs, actually.
Bug.
Then the Reed was working on the ornate gustball field, which means add-on store ornate gustball field.
Mm-hmm.
And bugs.
Bug.
And you know what? Blood Bay needs some prostitutes.
We getting some props.
Yeah, we're getting some props out in Blood Bay. We're getting lots and lots of props.
We getting a couple sex swings or something like that out there.
Yeah, we're getting props out in Blood Bay. Then Scotty, the Cult of Scotty.
Scotty Jones.
Yes, I forgot his nickname. I forgot.
I don't know. The Cult of Bob is one thing. I think Scotty needs something different than a cult.
He's got some. I forgot his game name.
There's another kind of reference that not like the Church of Scotty, but
the Temple of Scotty, the Temple of Jones.
The Temple of Jones. Here you go.
It's only a few 80s references in there. Harrison Ford. Okay, so let's see. He's been working out in Xenos and also working on the map review and the amphitheater update and obsidian weapons. Then we have over in design the Seawolf. Working on the map review and feedback integration. Dan was working on Player Town updates and map review and Resolute updates. Sanio was working on the map review and Superstition Canyon and player documents management. Lom the Mad still trying to figure out what the Oracle's supposed to be saying as he works on the dialogue updates. And, whoops, was that character supposed to be saying that? Oops, general dialogue.
Goats?
Yes. Sorcerer Steve is assetting Ardoris and Ardoris Roads and bugs.
Bug.
You gotta love that asset integration. Gotta love it. I mean, how many ways can you integrate that asset?
I don't know. You'd have to talk to Brittany. She'd be able to give you a number.
Yeah, Brittany might be able to quantify some of those assets.
We know Brittany's got a lot of assets. Right?
Well, you know what? Brittany would be an excellent person to ask about the asset prices and how tech prices and how tech heavy some of those assets are. Then Travis was working on the map review and Blood Bay. Yes. Over in tech, Bobby was working on the headless client and search map update. Eric was working on sieges. JY was working on asset bundles. He's trying to make discount prices.
I tell you, we got assets all over the place.
There's a lot of assets out there today. And go.
Do you need a cherry to go with those assets?
Yeah, yes, we do. We do need the cherry working on the admin tool search updates, because you know what, the admins really need to be able to figure out how to easily change their skills. And instead of making everything 100, they should take the advice of lots of PvPers and put everything at 99 and lock it. They're working, and also offline rewards. Wizard Smoke. He's trying to become a high elf as he works on bundling more assets. Yeah, that's a lot of coughing. The Deathbringer one and only, working on virtual textures and the Kabbalist constellations and performance. Because you know what? Sometimes we'd like a game that runs faster than 12 frames per second. Whoops. Sometimes.
Occasionally.
Only on Tuesdays. Only. Hey, I have a GTX.
Only on Tuesday.
Only on Tuesdays. Then Tassilo was working on the back-end support and development review with Jim and IT support and accounting. And he'll probably be leaving town next week or the week after. I don't know when.
He's leaving town.
Probably. Yeah. Over in QA, Eric was working on forums and Wi-Fi upgrade and sanity testing and regression. They really need the Wi-Fi in the office to be working better so that way they can get more Pokemon. For Richard.
I thought that wasn't a thing anymore.
What? Richard said he quit, but there's no telling. He might have come back to it. We would have to ask him.
Come on now. Yeah, I know he's getting old. It was a 56K modem, not a 58K modem.
You got the low end one.
See, Zep has the Win modems. Not the hardware.
The Win modem.
Then Reese, or the Attonwood, he was working on sanity testing and regression and SQL queries and reward support. That is Led Zepp's internet connection right there, the typewriter.
That's me having sex.
The teletype.
Sex.
Our production management, another group, we had Brecken, who was shipping out some more packages finally, and testing the story. The Dippy Bird, trying to figure out some performance issues.
Excellent!
Led Zepp wants you to tap that asset. Whereas Barrick was working on the telethon video and making sure that they all got uploaded to YouTube after a few crashes, and loading hints, and community spotlights, and add-on support, and Hutch was working on Player Town Grass template. Remember during the hangout they did talk about having a flower template for the grasslands, so lots and lots of flowers. Then the Player Town, Player Town Grass template, the Player Town Flowery template, and the map review. Lord British! Yeah, Lord British working on them damned bugs. Them damn bugs. What song is that?
I don't know. We're making this up as we go.
I have no idea. And I think that's Justin probably texting me saying, "Man, you are full of corn."
Like, well, that's a lot better than I
know.
How would you know that?
So at least it passes, just like the way they. Oh, she says that it's super loud on the radio.
What's the problem? I don't know.
Let's see. Where was I? The Chaos was working on Obsidian bundle data and testing and decoration assets. And Justin wants to know: did you fiddle around with the knobs on the radio again?
Did I fiddle with the knobs on the radio? I did not. Why?
Come in, Tokyo. Come in.
Because she is saying that we are blowing out her ears.
Really? I don't know why that would be.
I don't know.
It's, again, like I said, I heard the intro earlier today, and I can go look. No. Nothing out of the normal there. Real quick. Had to double check that.
Yeah.
And the levels look all good on the recording. I don't know.
Then last but not least, we had the Dark Star working on the update and the map review and Jira triage and forums and the Q1 schedule.
Q1 schedule.
Q1 schedule. Yay.
Q1.
Yay. And that's our stand-up corner for yesterday. Remember, today is the 2nd of December. So Barrick introduced us to something called the tip. He just wants to give us the tip. And the newest tip program is loading. the tips of the avatar, where it's nothing but the tip. And they are asking you to submit your less than 180 word tip for a chance to win $20 in store credit.
Store credits.
Yes. Or actually, wait, hold on. If he's asking for it to be tweeted with the complete tip quote or a link into a reply in the forum announcement, will be entered into a daily drawing of $20 in store credit starting tomorrow around between 2 and 5 Central's time. And daily winners will be announced on Twitter using the @Shroud of the Avatar and the LB Soda hashtag. So they are looking for tips that are nice and clean and polished and sorted. They want you to put their tips inside of this form in a Google Doc.
Okay, I made a couple adjustments there real quick. Hopefully that'll help everybody out. I'm just looking to see if everything else is...
So you're playing with more knobs?
Well, cleaning girl was here today, so I'm thinking over the board and then might have hit a couple of those sliders and said, "Oh, that looks like I can do it here." But we'll.
So the cleaning lady was playing with your knobs.
I tell you,
I liked it when my cleaning lady was playing with my knob. It was a great time. The tips are limited to 180 characters, not 180 words, including spaces, and can be about game system, skills, scenes, etc. The shorter, the better. Do not include story or scene spoilers, because remember, some of that is subject to change, and they're looking for general information. For example, the Owl's Head Bank is
general info,
and several other shops are located near the large fountain in the northern walled section of the city. Bad tips are ones like the elf camp in the northeast corner of the woods contains a chest with reagents. That's a bad tip. That doesn't work. That may change. If you want a generic tip, you could always do something like Crag Woods is home to a myriad of denizens, such as spiders, bears, and even mysterious roaming elves.
Mysterious elves.
I know what I'm going to put for a tip. Just because I can.
Well, I've got a couple of different ideas on, tips that we can put in there. But, of course, when visiting Owl's Head, don't forget to visit the NBNN studios and see Lunch with Laz and Jack. That's got to be a tip,
for
right?
all, absolutely. But you need to get that down.
That's got to be an Owl's Head tip, right?
But you need to shorten that up, because that was a little long for a tip. It needs to be 180 characters or less.
It's my namesake. What can I say?
Lazarus technical difficulties long? What?
That's right. It's long. Everything's long. It's long-winded. It's long.
Well, are you going to do it without putting any spaces in it? Maybe you can save some space that way?
Yeah, you can save some. Yeah, no spaces. We'll just bring it all together.
So that announcement was on the front page of the Shroud of the Avatar updates, so make sure that you pay attention to it. And it's also in the forums as well. Yay!
Yay! That's where I was showing it. I didn't see it I saw it in the forums. I didn't know it was on the front page. I hadn't hit that today.
Yeah, I was looking at the update on the front page. Yay!
Yeah. Well, here's a funny one. Did we do the Your Post Has Been Deleted yet?
No. But before we go to that, there is something that we must derail something, because this is something that happened during the telethon.
Okay, and you guys out there listening on the radio, please go ahead and tell us if we come back to about normal there. I hope I get that right.
I'm hoping that she texts me and say, "Oh yes, that's so much better." Just the tip.
Oh baby, it's just so much better. Low and slow.
And I may respond with, "That was the entire thing."
Might have brought it down a little too much. I don't know.
I don't know, but did you get that YouTube video that I linked?
I see it sitting in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw this PvP video.
We need to play this in its entirety because it is hilarious.
Yeah, hang on.
Let me know when you're ready to play.
Monitor.
Let me know when you're ready.
Get it up there on full screen. Yeah, I saw this. I was wondering if we were going to cover this, but
oh hell yeah, we are, because he came in. He came into Discord to tell us.
The play button and,
okay,
and
we're
you
pushing,
can
push and play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Mallow Crossbane was actually the number one PvPer. Mallow Crossbane was actually the number one PvPer. Mallow Crossbane was actually the number one PvPer since the release started with 132 kills. Total death count from PvP 6. Doom must be taken on movies. Mallow Crossbane was actually the number one PvPer since the release started with 132 kills. Total death count from PvP 6. Doom must be taken on movies. Mallow Crossbane was actually the number one PvPer.
Are you looking at Starr dancing? So Valor Frostbane was the number one PvP.
Since the release started with 132 kills. Total death count from PvP 6. Doom must be taken on movies.
And somehow it's like my
Mallow
picture.
Crossbane was actually the number one PvPer since the release started with 132 kills. Total death count from PvP 6. Doom must be taken on movies. Mallow Crossbane was actually the number one PvPer.
I love it. Starr dancing. That's
Oh yeah, the Starr dance is hilarious. And then the Bob look.
Yeah, Bob's just happy to be there right now.
Yeah.
So he's got his Goldschlager in front of him.
Yeah. That was Valo Frostbane, who on Twitch, he is Master Valo as well as on YouTube. He actually came by, dropped this off. We talked a little bit via the just text message after he showed it off, and he said that it was not, he wasn't going into PvP scenes. These were just regular scenes that he was PvPing in. And yeah, a few of them may have been AFK. I don't know.
Well, I've seen him around, and I've seen quite a few people who just hang out up here, and they'll come up and start chatting and say hello, and then they'll go, ooh, because they saw somebody they're chasing. Be back, and they all run off and come back a half hour later after. Man, it's the thickest piece soup out here with this cloud.
Did you look out towards the blank lot that is across from us? And look at
all
the skeletons.
What looks like skeletons
out
out there.
Yeah, that is a ton of skeletons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I want everybody to know that the empty lot.
I was wondering if that was actually a glitch, but then I realized there were actually skeletons out here.
Those are all skeletons. So someone was jumping off the. No, this is obviously people fighting. It's too far.
No, this was the other day. I told you there was an invasion up here. We had some trolls and dragons invaded the area. Yeah. And they were really putting a hurting on the area.
You mean Gix was summoning friends for you?
Something like that. So it wasn't summoning for me, I tell you.
Oh, are you sure about that?
I was up in the balloon, shortly after I saw what was going on.
It's not my fault that you run away.
Hey, not my fault that in town when I'm trying to get some stuff done, I don't have to be subject to getting my ass beat by critters.
Run away! Run away!
Run away! Run away!
Yes. So our number one PvPer for the last release was Master Valo or Valo. I forgot his in-game name. Valo something. Where is it?
Master Valo. Yes, I actually did see that out there, and I actually subscribed to his channel. He's got some pretty interesting stuff.
Oh, he's got some funny stuff out there, and he also he also hangs out in our Discord channel occasionally as well and says hi.
Absolutely, member of the DOD,
Disciples of Damnation, along with Envy.
That's right. You gotta love Envy. I want to see if excuse me, and Envy can top last year's video.
And she says it's much better.
All right, cool. That's probably what happened. She probably came over with a dust cloth and hit those sliders and said, "Oh, they should be here," which is I don't keep them with.
Is that what you call that nowadays? A dust cloth?
Well, what do you dust with? I don't dust. It's. I don't do that stuff. There's a girl for that.
Okay, yeah.
There's a guy for that, you know.
Of your Shanghai steak.
Oh, what's that?
See that is
Gillian, your mic, son.
It's been on the entire show.
Is he talking to himself again today?
Yes, he's just had an open mic the entire show, so he's just doing whatever.
We're hearing whatever is going on in his background.
That's right. That is right.
That's right. I got it.
So he's working obviously right now.
Yes. Is you want prize with that?
Yeah. That's what it's going to be after a while.
Well, that's what he gets for having an open mic.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, speaking of McDonald's, that's another one. Mickey D's is now rolling out those, self-service. Go up to the little touch screen, place your own freaking order because of the $15 an hour.
Yep, they're going to be
wage out west there, man. What's going on with those folks out west over by UZEP, man? That's craziness out there. Yeah. You want $15 an hour? All right, bye. I'll place you in a computer that doesn't need no breaks, doesn't need to go to the bathroom, doesn't need to stop.
There you go. Yeah, why stop at 15? Make it 30, make it 40. Shit, why stop?
Yeah, why don't we just give everybody $40 an hour and call it a day? Anyway,
I have to point out that inflation occurs before those pay raises come into place. But yeah,
what?
Inflation's already happened before those price increases and pay
that's
increases.
Why we need to give $40, man. Why stop at 15? Come on, Jack.
Hey, man, you need enough to buy a lid, man. Come on.
Hey,
price of eyes getting high.
Shut your pie hole. Shut your pie hole.
Have you been to the shop lately, man? You know what they want for a gram? God damn it! I tell you what.
I have no idea.
That's right. You wouldn't have an idea.
I have no clue. It's like, how much is a dime bag? I don't know. Never bought one. A dime?
Duh.
Let's see.
$5.
Okay, so did you want to go back to those questions that Starr didn't quite answer?
Well, I wanted to go to your post has been deleted. I wanted to derail it some more today. Did I put that in chat?
I already. I still have it. Now
put that up real quick.
I don't need it because I still had it from yesterday.
Oh,
so
okay.
occasionally the mods do delete posts that they think that are inoffensive, inappropriate, off topic, whatever, and they say your post has been deleted, and it's supposed to give a reason. Sometimes they forget.
Well, one of the reasons why I'm touching on this topic is because the community has come back with several other reasons why you might also get this message and not get a reason.
Or you deleted your own post.
Or the original poster that you commented to has deleted a post, and your post has been deleted, and the post goes bye-bye. But I just love some of the feedback. It's like, oh, don't worry about it, but Barrett gets a little defensive here about, well, you should have had a reason, and we were not, and they get into this, it gets a little funny out there.
His first answer is generally it is an offensive comment. The notice should have informed you of the reason. Our apologies if it wasn't clear. If he wants to discuss it further, send him a PM. Then you've got everybody going over their answers and everything else. And other people say that you might have quoted someone that got moderated. Then your post is deleted.
I'm looking at Bo and Bloodgood, who censorship is an abused and usually misused word around here.
The silly thing is there is no such thing as the freedom of speech. There is nothing.
There is not on a message board.
Well, not anywhere. Even in public, you are not allowed to say whatever you want to. There are always consequences. There are consequences. There are consequences for your speech. If you scream fire inside of a crowded theater, That is
well,
a
I
felony.
mean, come on,
Hello, and
that just comes down to the common sense bug. If you ain't got no common sense, don't go out in public. Okay?
Hey, there's no such thing as common sense either.
Well, that's up to interpretation.
Yeah, but
you can still say fire. You can say it.
Dog.
Yeah. When there is comments
But
about
anyway.
there is zero favoritism, that's one where I tend to disagree at times. Because I think there are some people that should have been permanently banned from the boards a long time ago that are still around because of persistent
we've
abuses.
seen our
and
share
bans.
of trolls come and go through these forums, and
Oh yeah,
again, I think the community does a good enough job of ostracizing these guys to begin with.
yeah. But
before Barrett came along to start cleaning it up and making it a little bit more family friendly, as it may be, to come on in. It wasn't too Wild West, at least.
No, and Barrick does say that if there are any concerns with the team of moderators or the developers or anything that's said on the forums, bring it to his attention via PM. He will respond to it. I have a ton I have a ton of PMs and a ton of messages from Barrick, most of which I don't respond to because I don't really pay a lot of attention to the forums, and I don't post.
Except when your posts are getting deleted.
Yeah, I've had a few of those. Yeah.
Yeah, how many of your posts have been deleted?
And I refuse to comment.
Never mind.
Depends on what you're
talking about, Jack.
Yeah,
I know. Jack offended me by saying the stuff we say is offensive, and we don't have freedom of speech. Screw you guys.
Then I provided you with an example. Then you're like, yeah. Then it's like that violates the common sense principle.
Well,
what common sense principle?
I mean, come on,
That's malice.
You don't walk into a fireworks factory with a cigar lit, okay? Come on, I mean, common sense here, people.
Wait a second. I have seen a crap ton of people smoking at a gas pump.
Oh, I've seen plenty of people smoking in warehouses like that. You better believe it. Nobody follows it.
Yeah, exactly. Common sense is not so common. So you're finally agreeing with me.
Well, see, hold on then. See, you're gonna go there. I'm just gonna go put this up on the screen for you. I'm gonna share this and.
Is it my ass again?
No.
That would suck to get banned from Twitch for showing my ass.
Humanity.
Oh, the humanity.
Well, I thought you could show your ass. We just couldn't show your man boobs.
I don't know the exact policy on that. I really don't pay attention. It's like if Twitch decided to ban me, it's like, whoops, how long would it take me to get a few hundred followers back? Especially with Lunch with Laz and Jack. Under a new name.
Under a new new management.
I've only got 4 or 5 different Twitch accounts.
I was gonna say, what happened with the Twitch name change? Did you change
What's
the name?
the damn problem?
I changed it a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh God!
It's now at Jack Synicist.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What's up, dirtbag?
But who didn't take the trash out? Damn kid.
Hey,
Hey, bud.
What's
hey,
up?
guys.
How's it going?
I don't know. Is he hearing us or is he deaf?
Well, he might be deaf.
I think he's deaf today.
Getting old.
Can you hear us now?
Old.
Can you hear me now? I am.
Hey, man, what's going on, guys?
Well, I was thinking that we might answer some of those questions that were unanswered during the telethon, but I have no idea whether or not
now
that's going to
listen,
happen.
I'm one of your concerned. I'm one of your concerned listeners out there in Radio Land. I'm sitting there decorating my house and trying to put my music room together, and I hear all this bullshit about freedom of speech and
for
favoritism. What the hell? What's the damn problem?
For one, you would actually have to be in-game to be listening to the ether amplifier unless you were using WRFB.rocks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm listening. I'm listening to it on the amplifier.
The in-game one? So you're actually in-game right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he's
Yeah,
in-game
I was.
decorating.
Yeah, I was decorating. I just logged off so I could get enough power to talk to you guys. What's going on, guys?
That's what I was arguing. That's bullshit. Freedom of speech.
I don't know nothing about no favoritism or none of that bullshit. Who's got the problem?
I don't know. It was just someone
got no problem.
You don't need no stinky problems.
I didn't participate in that thread.
I don't need no stinky problems.
Speaking of which, how many posts have you had deleted?
Oh shit, man! Don't get me started. I don't know, half 100 or so.
It probably, yeah.
See, I think I've maybe had one post deleted, and that was because I deserved it because I blasted them, and believe me.
Well, mine were all marketplace threads.
I was the bane of that damn forum. I mean, they never have banned me, but I did get a personal message one time from somebody that says, "Stay off the fucking forums for the rest of the weekend."
Oh, I remember that weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's an exact quote too.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah. Don't want to hear shit from me.
That did happen. That is right. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'm still looking for this picture. I might as well just forget about it. Find it.
Are we ever going to go over some of those questions?
Yeah, we can jump over there. As I think I've got that.
Because we're definitely not doing the weekend calendar. So
you guys have a good one. I just dropped by.
Thanks, Zeke.
Took a break of my decorating. I'm going back to decorating. Y'all have a good day.
He came out to exercise his freedom of speech. Damn it!
You damn right.
That's right.
Get it in there.
Thanks for dropping by, dude.
And stay off the fucking forums over the weekend.
You betcha. You betcha.
I love him. Yeah. See, now that's taking us up on our offer. If you're out there listening to us and you're having a good time and you hear something we're talking about and you want to comment on it, come on into the Discord chat with us. You can shout it out just like Duke Ezekiel Cooper there did. You can join us in Twitch chat. You can come in and just join us in chat in Discord as well, or you can just come and chat with us in game. Go to nbnn.info, use the Discord app, or if you already got the Discord app, go to discord.me/nbnn, and you too can chime in. So I've got questions up on the, I believe this is where we left off yesterday after,
was it
where did we stop? The Lone Stranger, I think was the last
Stranger,
one?
yeah. I think it was. Kaza wants to know, is it possible to make the window shutters on the greenhouse 4-story roadhouse please be loaded, open, or removed? Bug in the backlog.
Bug.
That's
what is that? A
dealing
0
with the,
or 1?
Well, the shutters are being defaulted to closed. And
well, that's what I'm saying. Is that a 0 or 1? Yeah, one open, 0 closed.
Something like that. I have no idea. Well, that and whenever they're doing the NPC schedules, they also have to have the NPCs open up the shops correctly and open the windows.
Yeah, now that's speaking of the NPCs.
That's what they should be doing. Yeah.
Have you seen the march of the NPCs out in Exeter ever?
We've got the little train.
Where the hell are you going? Come back. I just got here.
At a certain time of the day, all the NPCs turn around and they all walk up towards the inn, and it's one big march. And then in the morning, if you're standing down by the town crier, man, it's a spectacle. I mean, all of a sudden the sun's coming up and about 50 NPCs all of a sudden just start coming down I mean, it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, man.
Have you heard the orgasm in Doris? Oh man.
I got to hear about those lovers, man. They're all
gotta go there, man. It sounds like an orgasm.
They need to be able to go get a room because, standing in the middle of the streets doing the things they're doing, that's just not right.
I have no problems with a little in-game PDA.
Yeah, well, I understand that Doris is for lovers, man. But I saw this guy drop the girl right in the middle of the street the other day.
You're the guy with the +5 lips of kissing.
Hey, that's right.
So
you don't see me going around, kissing every. Well, never mind.
Well, yeah, you do.
Never mind.
So moving right along, Night Guy wanted to know: will we see more architecture that the avatars bring over from Earth, influencing Shroud of the Avatar, like more technological influences like computers and such? Only if it has been interpreted by the kobolds, like the phonographs, radios, etc., the ether amplifiers, things like Tesla generators, coils. Stuff like that. They are responsible for all the in-game technology. Remember, later, episode 2 or 3, we're supposed to have a continent with a lot more steampunk influence. And maybe as we get closer to 5, we might end up with some more space-related stuff. Take this full circle all the way back to Ultima 2? Maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah. Capture the space shuttle. Then after that, Night Guy also wants to know any chance you could link all the markets so you could see stuff in other towns and go travel and pick it up in that town, and maybe add vendors to those lists too. Starr did say not exactly, but they do want to provide better tools and heat maps for vendors.
Yeah, see, I don't trust heat maps.
Yeah,
just because somebody's stopping by the vendor doesn't mean that they're buying
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everybody stops at the vendor here in Owl's Head, but how many people actually make that purchase at that public vendor?
I don't know.
I mean, how many people stop at our vendors and never make a purchase every day? I mean, I can tell you it happens all day long.
3, 4, 100 a day. Rockin' wants to know, can we get a save home deco and load home deco feature? And they do have a task list in the backlog called Magic Movers, but it is quite large and complicated, so they do not have an ETA on when that will come online.
We have Magic Basements already. Why can't we just have Magic Movers? Well, it's same technology, no?
Are you sure about that? Is Magic Basements actually in game?
I believe somebody told me that was actually, whether bug or not, I mean, if the bug allows it, then you can probably program it, right?
Yes.
I mean, if the bug allows it, that's me. Yeah.
Then after that,
my thoughts.
Yeah. Majority wants to know, as a reminder, in a snowy biome, water is frozen. Do we still have plans for ice fishing? And currently, Starr's idea is that's outside the scope for episode 1. Because along with ice fishing, you'd have to cut that hole in the ice. You'd have to build that little cabin over the hole, and then you'd have to camp out there for a few days in order to get your fish. So yeah, long drawn out process just for ice fishing. And I'm from Texas.
I'm just trying to think of how that would be.
And Laz is from Florida. He doesn't know how to do that either. Neither one of us know what ice is, other than the stuff that goes in my drink.
That's right, the stuff that goes in my glass.
That's right, ice. What's what? That's me putting my finger in the ice and in my drink and pulling out an ice cube. That's ice fishing. Cray Lancer wants to know: are more ingredients that can only be found by gathering in the wilds going to be introduced, or is gathering just supposed to be a way to save a few coins and not a profession? They do plan to add more ingredients over time. That I would like to follow that up with, what about the bestiary? When do you plan on increasing that?
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering on that question, because are more ingredients that can only be found by gathering? I mean, how many ingredients do we truly have that can only be found by gathering?
Well, anything that requires a knife to cut it off, the carcass, pretty much can only be done by gathering.
Okay, well, he's talking reagents, right?
I know. He's like talking. He's like talking like wild garlic. So I mean, they could add like paprika or something like that, or some other grain. Cinnamon. Yeah. Some actual wild mushrooms that you actually have to find near the base of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Some moss. That way we have something to wipe with in the outhouses. I don't know.
Something to brew it. We need some moss for brewing.
That's right. That too. Then Nim wants to know, can we have our own quest NPCs and player-owned towns that we design, manage, quest, and reward? And that is a long-term plan, but probably not going to make it for the launch of episode 1. It might be not right. Launch. May appear sometime during episode 1. May. Merrick Dragon, will I be able to date the cutie patootie female NPCs in Shroud?
Sick bastard.
Eventually, if you pay them enough money.
The NPCs.
What's next? Children?
Yeah, well, if you're paying them, that's
exactly. It's going to eventually
Blood
happen.
Omen. How you doing today?
Blood Omen finally showed up.
Run a little late today. That's right.
It's all good.
And end of the show, but that's okay.
He made it here. That's the important thing, is that he is here. Okay. Where was I?
What?
Where? Candor Atlantica wants to know
Atlantica. That's right.
Any future plan to allow POT owners to place movable exit entry wagons to allow further customization? Eventually, but there are griefing implications that would have to be accounted for. I have the perfect...
Yeah, I thought we had already ruled that one out.
I have the perfect solution for that. Every single onk in a POT is a chaos onk.
Ooh.
Oh, you like that idea?
But that's got nothing to do with exits.
Well, that's referring to his griefing implication. Because otherwise, oh no, you can't get out.
Well, if you kept trying to get out and somebody kept moving the exit on you, you know.
You know what? That's more than likely not going to happen.
And again, I understand the thoughts on that.
It's
the
like
time it takes to actually go do that. You're dead.
That's like saying that you can't do anything in the PAX layer if they move where the arch is. Okay? There are a half dozen other places where you can just run off the map, where it goes to the fade to the back, like swimming in the water.
Any place.
Yeah.
Like any place. And almost any edge of the map will get you out of
any edge of the map. So it's like just changing where the actual entrance arch is. I don't really see a problem with that. And I don't really see how that's going to be used for griefing, other than shrines. Lockie Abernathy wants to know, are there any plans on improving the drops so that is coincides with the level of the monster, as in a 5-skull mob will drop more gold than a 1-skull mob? Yes.
Yes.
Non-answer, yes.
Yes.
Non-answer, yes. Yomuri wants to know, can we get a polish pass on the boss big monster so that they become worthwhile for solo non-AoE players? Right now there is a huge dearth of worthwhile XP for non-AoE and non-group. Yes.
Yes.
Lord Reese. Has silver ore been removed from the random overland encounter since release 36? Have only found gold ore. And Starr did say that the forest encounter is the only one that has ever had silver, and it still does. Umuri again. He rephrased a question from the last release. Can house dynamic items be cached client-side for towns with player lots? I know this won't change load times, however, it will save a lot of bandwidth for people on slow connections. Starr said that in the long time that might be possible, but it will be a very large rework of the network infrastructure. And Blood Omen wants everybody to know that he overslept, and that's why he did not show up on time today.
Fuck.
Don't worry, after the show I will probably be taking a very long nap because somebody didn't sleep last night. Not telling you who that was.
Uh-huh.
Nason Volu wants to know, will it be possible to sell bank slots back? Nope. Not gonna happen.
Nope. Ain't gonna do it.
No plans.
Be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent. Link of Hyrule wants to know, can we get an update on new spells you talked about previously, such as the Meteor Shower, Stonewall, and Polymorph? Not yet. Not prepared.
And let's finish with Lady Kelly as we go down this list here. She's got two below these.
Yeah. Beard wants to know, can we make non-combat pets that follow you not take damage? They could eventually do that, but it would require a special code and would create some possible exploits, so they have focused on higher priorities for our small team. Remember, team of 30, they wear many hats. Unless your name is Gitch Vargatch, then you just animate things.
It should probably not take damage and be done with it, right? It's not in combat. It shouldn't be, or it shouldn't even be a part of the aggro factor.
Non-combat pets shouldn't be. They should be complete non-combat. They're just there. Lady Kaylee wants to know, those roadies and hanging ivy baskets that were put into the Brit scenes would be nice to have for home decor and small things to place on tables and shelves, like vases with flowers and maybe candy dishes, etc. Any chance? Yeah.
Yes.
The last question of the day is going to be Lady Kaylee again. Can the target dummy not be considered an NPC so that multiple units can be placed on the same lot? I still want my pets as well. And unfortunately, in order for them to function as valid targets, they need AI and therefore must be counted as NPCs. And that's all the questions that we're covering this week on...
That's it.
AI of the target.
Well, no. Essentially what it's doing is saying that in-game it's read as something that's in combat, and that's where it's AI.
Well, see, I've got a problem with that because, again, aside from that, over here on the lot, if you'll notice, laying down underneath the Christmas tree over there is a practice dummy. And the practice dummy is laying down on the ground because the actual owner of this lot is not on the lot. So what the hell good does it do? As my other character is the actual owner of the lot. Okay, so the combat dummy... Yeah, let's go out of here and look at this. Okay.
Self-control.
Right over here. No, wrong Christmas tree. The big one over here.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so now if I log in the other character, I log in the other Laz, that combat dummy springs to life, as does the other pet over here, which is a little ridiculous because what's the sense of having a combat dummy decoration that nobody can use? Yeah, I know, the dummy's tired. He's tired of getting his ass beat.
Yeah, no, that is pretty damn funny. They need to fix that.
Well, again, this is working as intended, apparently. So, because it's a pet, the pet is not active when the owner is not on the property. And since Lazarus Long is not the actual owner of the property...
Hey, it's just like Jack Cynicist is not the owner of this property.
Right,
Yep.
I love it. We work on studios where we don't even own the property.
Well, we own the accounts that own the property, though.
Yes, I understand that. But meanwhile... It's coming down to that time of the day where we are running short on time. And, of course, we got to apologize today. There is no calendar. We were going to do, of course, the usual weekend roundup. But due to technical difficulties, not my fault, the Avatar Circle calendar is experiencing difficulties and is down. So we cannot bring that to you. So... You're going to have to fend for your own. We'll be notifying those folks as soon as we get off the air. Again, Soda Wiki has been fixed. It was in a migration. The good folks over there were migrating servers, so that was what the cause of the downtime was there. It is back up and running for those of you who are missing your Soda Wiki and all the links. I even saw there were complaints that, hey, man, Jacob, Soda Wiki links on the map ain't working. Well, that wasn't Jacob's fault, so...
No, that was Soda Wiki's fault.
That's all back. But meanwhile, we've got to thank our sponsors before we go ahead and get out of here. And, of course, we've got the good folks over at the Arkansshire and Markham Farms for your wholesale cotton, reagents, vegetables, ale, and more. Located just south of Brittany. Central Brittany, yes, in Dawn's Keep. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Arius Coilmore, starting with nothing but exceptional wands and making it just for you there. Oh, jeez. That time of the day.
Yeah, that
the Britannian Mining Company wants you in the BMC. If you're looking for a mining guild, go check out the Britannian Mining Company. And of course, if you're looking for materials, go check them out over at Black Rock Cove on Market Road. Our good friend Ben over at Relics by Rild, relicsbyrild.com for all your licensed Shroud and Avatar swag. Go to relicsbyrild.com, get your t-shirts, your hats, your patches, your comic books, your coinage, your glassware, the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, and more. Use the promo code NBNN, get 10% off your purchases at relicsbyrild.com. Our good friends over at sodamap.com, Jacob White, now introducing Soda Navigator. If you need a map tool to get around, it is the ultimate map tool for Shroud of the Avatar. Check out sodamap.com. Our friends over at sodacrafting.wiki, sodacraft.com, and sodataming.com. If you need any of that information, go check those boys and girls out. And of course, last but not least, our good friends over at the Marketplace. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Jack, take it away.
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. If you wanted to sell your in-game items for real-life cash, then you can list those items on Shroud Marketplace. Just register for an account, and then click on vendor registration. Then you can start adding products to the store. Remember, it is free to list those items. After that, there is a small commission pay on transactions. After that, don't forget anything that is game related can be bought or sold on shroudmarketplace.com as long as it's not going to get you banned.
That's right. I'm seeing Kodos. I'm seeing bumper stickers. I'm seeing lots, game, gold, wood.
Everything. Yes, a little bit of everything.
You can even buy some wood, folks.
You can buy that wood. Wood. Don't forget, I had some sad news for the people in the calendar. The calendar is now back up, but I do have to remind people that on Saturday morning, they do need to wake up at 6 a.m. for Wake Up New Britannia with Wolfton and Celine. And
very good.
On Sunday, you need to find Eclipse Maiden, and you need to give her the birthday spankings. I heard she was 25.
I heard a blonde was having a birthday this weekend, but I wasn't.
So DJ Eclipse Maiden is having a birthday. She has asked everybody to give her the birthday butt slaps.
She's gonna really rip you apart for that. You know
that. I don't care. Birthday butt slaps for the birthday girl.
That's right.
That means it is time for us to tell everybody thank you for watching out on Twitch, thank you for watching on YouTube, and thank you for listening on WRFB.
WRFB. But yes, as you can see, the calendar is finally back up. Of course, if you need any information on what's going on out there this weekend, go to nbnn.info, click on the calendar link, and you can see what's happening out there in the world. Of course, if you need the latest news, check us out. And if you have any questions, you need some help in the game, don't forget, you can always hit us up for that too. Meanwhile, we're running late. We got to get out of here. It's Friday. It's time for the weekend. It's drink time. Alrighty, folks, we're going to wrap it up here. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, and the latest from right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. We'll be back with you Tuesday, because we've got some problems on Monday. So we will not be here Monday, so stay tuned. We'll be back with you guys on Tuesday. I love this shit. Have a great weekend, by the way.
Yay, what are we gonna do? Yay, weekend. Yay, sleep.
Yay, weekend.
Yay, bed.
You get enough sleep to get dead.
I must be dying all the time then. I love my bed. I make sweet, sweet love to my bed. Where did Zep go? Did he die?
I don't know.